Hello and welcome. We are going to go through how to make a human sculpture to be more accurate. Witch Doctor from Diablo 3. As you can see here, I have printed out about 22 centimeters tall figure of human. This is the best way, in my opinion, to create human characters, because you can, when you're doing the wire armature like I'm doing here, you can align the wires as if they were bones. This way the proportions are going to be a lot more accurate than if you were to just create them wire armature out of your head. For the wire armature, there's nothing special. It's just very strong metal wire, and then knit it together with either you can use super glue or any kind of light metal wire, like I'm doing. Use a tape measure to check out the alignments before working, and remember to make the legs a little bit longer so you can implant the character to the base. The base here is as simple as possible. Original Sculpey, the white Sculpey, which is very soft, I roll it to a thin plane, and after that, just stick the figure in, put a little bit of the white Sculpey on its legs, and so it stands. Then we are going to start adding mass. For adding mass, you can use aluminum foil. Aluminum foil works just fine. I have no problems with that, but if you can, if you want to spend a little bit more, you can use white Sculpey. White Sculpey, the bonus here is you can bake the figure and the base before you start adding the outer layers, and this way you get a hard surface to work on. So as you can see here, I'm adding a very small amount of white Sculpey, because if you add a lot, then you're going to have a hard time putting the outer layers from the Super Sculpey or Super Sculpey Firm or any other brand of polymer clay you are going to use. And I very often actually use air drying clay for my bases. If you watch any other of my videos, you can see I'm using Das and Darwin air drying clay. The air drying clay, it's very cheap. It's like €7 a kilo, and so you can do a lot, and it's a lot heavier. So, and you can bake that too after it has fully dried. So I'm checking the measures here too. I often like to leave out the hands from the arms, because I feel like after I have baked this, the arms are and by arms I mean the hands and fingers are much easier to be done just by adding a new metal wire, or if it's a fist or something like that, you don't even need the metal wire in it. And you can also see here I'm having some balance problems. This is, again, the base is very thin, but you can fix this in the base baking and the interior layer baking phase. As you can see, I'm using my metal tools to put the figure in more of the position I want him to be. Fixing out the baselines a little bit. And the thing is, with the air drying clay, as you can, I usually like to create the bases or platforms a little thicker, on the maybe 5 to 10 centimeters even, depending on the work. Of course, this adds more weight to the project overall, and if you're going to ship the figures somewhere, it's going to get pricey very easily. If I were to make this from the aluminum foil instead of, and I'm speaking about the buffing of the inside of the character, I would have softer surface to work on after I have baken it. And here I think having some major problems here with the posts, but it seems to be working just fine. And I took a little bit of from the head, because with the head you want to have probably around the neck from metal wire, and then not about half of the head's length. This way you have a lot more control over the head's position if you want to tilt it a little bit or something like that. So here I'm just adding a small ball to represent head. This is the end of the first part. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, dislike, and subscribe for more sculpting videos.